Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Cracking the GRE Math Subject Test. We're still in the linear algebra chapter, and this is the 8th problem. This problem gives you a matrix with letters instead of the numbers, and it tells you what its determinant is, also some letter. It doesn't really matter what it is. And then it asks you what the determinant is of some other matrix. And what they're actually checking here is to see if you know how row operations or column operations, it doesn't really matter, affect the determinant of a matrix. So let's see. The question is, how can we take this matrix and arrive at that matrix by a series of row operations, and what do they do to the determinant? Well, the first thing we can notice is that this KLM becomes a column here. That's the first hint. And actually we see that ABC and PQR, they also kind of show up in the columns of the second matrix. So the first operation that we're going to do is a transpose. So let's see, let's call this matrix A. Okay, so the first operation is going to be an A transpose, and the determinant is still going to be D, because transpose doesn't affect the determinant. Okay, once we take the transpose, then our result is going to be A, B, C, K, L, M, P, Q, R. Now we have to do something else. Let's see. Well, here I can see that if I add the second column to the third column, I'll get this P plus K, Q plus L, and R plus M. So we're going to do column 2 plus column 3, and that's going to give us A, B, C, K, L, M, and here we're going to get P plus K, Q plus L, R plus M, and our determinant is still going to be D because adding one column to another doesn't change the determinant. Now we have to see how to get this third column, or the middle column. Well, if we subtract the first column from the second column, or rather if we switch the first column and the second column, and then subtract KLM from ABC, then we'll get this part of it. Okay, I'll write that out. Let's do a switch. Column 1, switch with column 2. That's going to give us K, L, M, A, B, C, and then P plus K, Q plus L, R plus M. And the determinant is still going to be D because switching columns doesn't... actually, it's not going to be D because switching columns changes the sign of the determinant. Okay, so now it's going to have negative D. That's going to be the determinant. Okay, what else do we have to do? Let's go here. Number 4, let's take column 2 and subtract column 1. Column 2 minus column 1. So now we're going to have, the first column is going to stay the same, K, L, M, but we're going to have here A minus K, B minus L, and C minus M, and the third column is just going to stay the same. And the determinant is going to stay the same because it's still going to be negative D, because subtracting one column from another column does not change the determinant. We're almost there. One more step, we have to multiply the second column by 2. So we're going to do 2 times column 2. So the first column stays the same. We're going to have 2 times A minus K, 2 times B minus L, and 2 times C minus M. And the third column is going to stay the same. I'm going to write it out this time. P plus K, Q plus L, R plus M. That's a P. That's a K. But now the determinant is going to be negative 2d. We have to multiply by 2 because whenever you multiply a column or a row by a constant, that's going to multiply the whole determinant by that constant. So our answer is actually negative 2d, which is C.